One important note is to make sure that you are sketching lightly. You do not want to be pressing your pencil down hard. That will create harsh lines. We're going to begin by making the top of the skull. You want to make sure you leave a gap between the paper and the top of the skull. This is important because you'll later on be adding horns. These two sides will be the part where the horns attach to. Always remember that things do not have to be perfect. You can always go back later and fix what needs to be fixed. The left and right side that we will be creating will be the side of the face. Next, you'll be working on the snout, which is also known as the nose. The snout includes the jaw, the nose, and the mouth. Always remember that things do not have to be perfect. As you go on, you will see what areas need to fix. Like I just did right now. I added a point on the bottom to make the jaw look more defined. I'm now going to go back and erase the old jawline that I had prior. This is why it is important to always sketch lightly. Because if I did not sketch lightly, you would see a harsh line right across. For the next part, you'll be creating two straight lines that go down. Make sure you don't go all the way down the nose. Now at the bottom of those lines, you're going to create a shape that kind of rounds about. You're going to do this to both sides and connect. You should connect two sides to both sides. Connect it all at one point. It should kind of resemble a horseshoe shape. Now we'll be adding the eyes to the side. Make sure to leave a gap on the side of the eye in the face. Also leave a gap on the bottom of the eye next to the horseshoe shape. Next we'll be adding a V-like shape right beneath the eye. You're going to bring it up and then connect it, making an M shape. You're going to do the same for the opposite side. Next, you're going to be adding a straight line that goes straight down the face. Make sure that it connects in the middle of the M, but also goes down in the middle of the two parallel lines. Now you're going to create a U shape inside of those two parallel lines. You're going to bring that shape or those lines out. With the U shape, you're going to create 2 lines that go above. The line should curve at an angle. Next, you'll be working on the nostrils. The nostrils are to be made on the side of the 2 parallel lines. Moving on, you'll be creating the horns. At the top of the skull where you created that area to attach it, you're going to create horns that curve very slightly on the bottom. For the top, you're going to do the same. You're going to slightly curve it up. You're going to do this to both sides. Within the horn, you're going to create an indentation that goes right above the middle of the line, and you're going to create the same effect on the opposite side. Moving on, you'll be creating the detail within the skull. You'll be adding a couple of lines here and there, but for the first 2, you're going to connect it going down that middle line. For the following details, just copy what I do. Next, you'll be creating detail within your horns. As I mentioned earlier, not everything is perfect. A line should be going straight down the eyes, but within those eyes, the V shape should line up. As you can see on the left, it does not add up. Since I traced lightly, I'll be able to go back and erase this and correct it. But before I do that, I'm going to add the detail within the nostril and the eyes. When doing the detail within the nostrils and the eyes, make sure to go back and shade it in. You're going to shade it in lightly with your pencil. Before moving on, I chose to erase any little part of pencil that did not belong. Stay tuned for the next video so that you can complete it with color.